Now the meat you were trying to talk about, I think, was getting off the ground, right?
Yes.
So let's give me control again of my character with the offense practice. And controller is already set, so we're perfect. Now, oh, am I not clicking that? So tell me your understanding of what happens, like, if you're on the ground. How do I get you on the ground here? I'll just do this. Perfect. So if you're on the ground, what is your understanding of kind of like this position? Like, what are you usually looking to do as soon as this happens?
I'm mostly just mashing. Because like 1 and 2 is generally what I'm mashing, and I'm holding directions to have some influence. But that's basically my understanding is like I want to get off the ground. Usually I'm just trying to get off the ground quick. And so I'm holding a direction. So down, I think it influences it, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. I just mash kind of indiscriminately 1+2 and hold directions.
Let me see if I can get on the ground. Oh yeah, I can jump over. Okay, so let me describe the ground options real quick. This is perfect. We picked the perfect character for this. So on the ground, this game doesn't do as much like meeting. Like, you're not going to get up and then a hitbox covers your wake up, and then if they don't do that, you can kind of mash out of it. In my brief stint in Street Fighter, I was noticing that I could get up and like mash crouch jab and generally stop somebody who did slow offense, right?
If
in this game,
were doing bad meaties, yes.
Yes. So in this game, because meaties aren't as big of a thing, that's not an interaction.
Okay.
Instead, while you're standing up, you still have a bit of recovery. So even if you choose not to hit me with a meaty or try and hit me off the ground, if I stand up and try to mash, there's like a delay, right? Because of that delay.
And so when you say recovery, just so we're on the same page here, you mean recovery where you cannot block. Like, you are just completely vulnerable and nothing. Once you get up, there's a window where you can't do anything and you're vulnerable to attack.
You can get up, but if you were hitting a button, the game is going to take that button and not let you block.
So if you don't press any buttons, you can get up and block. So if I went for a Street Fighter style meaty, you can block it or not? Because that's something. Okay, you can block it. That's why I was confused, because someone told me tech traps. I said I was getting hit by tech traps, and I didn't understand why I was getting hit if I was actually trying to block. So maybe that's jumping the gun, but that's something where my mind is a little confused based on what you just said. Because there was an idea where I thought you couldn't block on wake up.
So try comboing me and then doing a demo man like meaty, like trying to hit me with a demo man as I'm standing up. I can go other side.
What should I knock you down with?
Any standard combo launcher, just like get me into the wall, I guess. Oh yeah, like down forward 2 is fine. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get up and duck. You can try to do it sooner, see if that helps. So basically, if I wake up with down back and no buttons, I can instantly block as soon as I'm standing again. Or as soon as I get back to standing, it knocks me up.
Same thing for mids? No difference?
Yep, so for mids, mostly. So let's look at this situation again. If I'm facing you like this and my face is to you, if I tap back, I will block mid always.
Okay.
I really can't turn around facing the normal way, can I?
Well, should I just knock you down with a launcher? Or? Oh.
Sure, yeah, that helps. If I stand up straight up like this, that also can block mid.
Gotcha.
Where it won't work, and this time I actually do need to be backwards, is here. If I wake up backwards here, there's a brief window where King's back is turned. And that is what maybe was the tech trap being mentioned. If you wake up backwards like this, you get hit. If you tap up, you get hit. And usually players have gotten really good at knocking you in this position and then just doing their thing that hits you there, right? So there's not a lot of mind games.
So I guess that's the tech trap idea. So say they did a knockdown that set up the situation, and then you try to tech right away, they would have a can sequence that would just meaty you in that position where you can't block the mid.
Yeah, so I'm going to call it wake up backwards. The tech is specifically, I'm sure you probably are familiar, but if you knock me in the air with your down forward 2, tech specifically is this like little quick roll, right? So this is when you mash a button as you tap the ground, and this one gives you some invulnerability and is also really important.
So usually mashing 1 or any button, doesn't matter.
So if you mash 1, you go away from the screen. If you mash 3, you go towards the screen. Actually, it's any punch or kick button. So punches go away from the screen. I could do 1 or 2.
Right, the top buttons.
And kicks go towards the screen.
Gotcha.
And